Hello, good morning and welcome to all to SAROJINI Smart Learning. Okay, for the last few episodes you are watching my channel on YouTube, that is SAROJINI Smart Learning. So this is Murahari sir, and for the last 18 years I am training students in mathematics and also specialized in Vedic maths and also in Abacus. So right now we are doing Vedic math technique as well as regular math curriculum, right? So a lot of students have requested me to do a video on profit and loss. There is a confusion between profit percent and loss percent for the children. Okay, so today we are going to discuss on what is profit, what is loss, what is profit percent, what is loss percent, like that, right? So please join us. So today's topic is profit and loss. First of all, you should understand what is profit and what is loss. Profit means, I'll give an example. In the olden days, people used to barter. We call barter system. That means suppose you have 5 pencils and I have 5 erasers. Okay, but if I require a pencil, then I used to borrow from you, and if you require an eraser, so you will borrow from me. So that is called exchange of goods. Exchange of goods is called barter system. But here the barter system has become now business. Now I bring a pencil or an eraser from outside for some rupees, and you requested me to give that, so I will give. I will not give you the same amount, because suppose if I take an example of, if I purchased a book for 100 rupees and I purchased in New Delhi and bought from New Delhi, and here one of my stranger asked me to sell the book. So why I should sell the book for only 100? I may sell it for 120 rupees. Why? Because I bought that book from far away, right? So 120. But what is my price? 100 rupees. But I am selling for 120 rupees. Then the extra 20 is profit. Isn't it? Similarly, if I purchase an article for 100 rupees, a book suppose, and due to rains and other reasons, the book last page, 2-3 pages in the front page were torn up. Okay, then nobody is ready to buy. Then I have to sell to someone, because I don't want to use that book, torn book, isn't it? So then I will sell for 80 rupees only. Or the person who is ready to buy, what he will say, or sir, in the last page and the front page, the pages were gone. So why I should pay 100? I will pay 80 rupees only. Then I think that okay, let it, whatever I get, I'll take that one. So I bought for 100 rupees and I sold for 80 rupees. That means 20 rupees is the loss. Have you understood? So this is the difference you have to know. I'll show with an example. Suppose here we have cost price, we have selling price, and there is a profit, there is a loss, profit percent and loss percent. So in this topic we are going to have these 6 points. One is cost price. The cost means what we are purchasing from outside is the cost price we call. And selling price, which we are selling to others, is the selling price. And profit is when we get extra money, that is profit. And loss is if you lose some amount, that is loss. And profit percent, that I will show with the formula. Okay. Suppose if selling price is greater than cost price, that is called profit. You remember. Or you can also call gain. Gain or profit, both are same. If selling price is greater than cost price. So what is the formula for profit is same. Selling price minus cost price you must do. So this is the first basic formula you are going to learn from this chapter. What is that? Selling price is greater than cost price, then it is profit. So profit means selling price minus cost price. Now, what is profit percent? Profit percent means whatever the profit we got from the transaction by cost price into 100. So you have to remember this formula also. What is that? Profit percent, sir. Profit percent. So only profit means selling price minus cost price, and profit percent is nothing but profit by cost price into 100 is the formula. Okay. Now, if cost price is greater than selling price, we call that is loss. If cost price is greater than selling price, so loss is equal to CP minus SP, that is cost price minus selling price. Here in profit what we did? Selling price minus cost price. In loss we will do cost price minus selling price. Okay. And next, loss percent. So whatever the loss we occurred by cost price into 100 is the loss percent formula. So have you understood the difference between profit and profit percent? Loss and loss percent. Whole chapter will depend on these things only. Apart from that, there is nothing. There is nothing in this. It's so simple to understand in 1 hour. Okay. So in this week, we are going to deal with these formulas and we'll do some examples. Okay, my dear? Right. Now here I gave a question. You read the question and try to understand it. What is that? Some exercise that Raja bought a shirt for 450 rupees. So Raja is a person who purchased a shirt from the shop for 450 rupees and spent 65 rupees on its alteration. So after getting the shirt, so he did some repairing to the shirt. So and again he paid 65 rupees. That means total he purchased the shirt for 450 rupees and also he paid 65 rupees for alteration. So this is nothing but 550 rupees is spent on that shirt. Understood now? So he bought for, actually the cost price of the shirt is 450. But he again spent some amount. So he spent some amount, how much? 65 rupees. Now totally it has become 550 rupees. That means cost price of shirt is equal to rupees for 550. This is the first part. Next. Then he sold it for rupees 500. That means selling price is equal to 500. So two things you have got. One is cost price you got, the other is selling price you got. So by seeing this, you can guess which is greater. Here cost price is greater than SP, means loss. So loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. So loss is equal to cost price is rupees 515 minus selling price is rupees 500. So loss is equal to from 515, if you remove 500, 15. So 15 rupees is the loss for him after purchasing and doing alteration. So sometimes you may get gain or sometimes you may get loss. So it all depends upon the business, how we deal with it. Okay. So first you have to see whether he is given only cost price or he added some expenses more. That full comes under cost price only. And then check how much for how much he has sold. So if you compare that, so your cost price is more. He bought for 515 and he sold for 500 only. So that 15 rupees is the loss. Okay. So hope you understood this topic, and in the coming episode we will do with more and more examples. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.